Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 designer perfumes for women. These are my top 5 favorite. I also have one honorable mention. And if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk mostly about perfume. So if you love all things fragrance, I would love if you would consider heading on down and subscribing. And if you haven't already, also feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram, where I do share a lot of little tidbits of my life that I don't share here on YouTube. Lots of home decor, minimalism, decluttering, and of course a whole bunch of perfume related content. And without further ado, let's get started in today's video. Okay guys, so we're going to start off this list with an honorable mention, and the reason I'm doing an honorable mention is because I do have one perfume on this list that is not available anymore, and I didn't think that was really fair, so I did want to give you another option that is still available. So this is Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum, and if you guys watch my channel, you know that this has been one of my favorite perfumes for a really long time. This is one of the very first Chanel perfumes I ever purchased, and I just love it. I think that there is a class about Chanel, there's an air about Chanel. All of the perfumes just have this sophistication and elegance about them that I think is unmatched by any other designer house. There's a few close houses like DIOR, but I really do think that Chanel is at the top of their game, and every time I wear Chanel, I just feel very classy, very put together, very feminine, very sophisticated, and this is my favorite. I've told you guys I prefer this to the Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. I prefer this perfume to all of the Chance perfumes that are available. So the notes that you have in here are pink pepper, jasmine, and iris, and you also have patchouli, musk, and vanilla. And so this is a patchouli heavy perfume, but it's not a patchouli that I think scares people away. There's something about this that is just so elegant and feminine and pretty. It's not harsh, in my opinion. It lasts forever, and I just really love it. So yeah, this is my honorable mention, and now let's get into my top 5 favorite designer perfumes. Okay, so starting off my list, we have another Chanel, but I promise this is the last Chanel perfume on this list. So this is Gabrielle Essence, and this is a perfume that I had smelled actually a year ago, didn't really care for it, but I was still very, very new to the perfume world, and I rediscovered it this past summer and just fell in love with it. So this is a very happy, fresh, little bit fruity, floral perfume, and I always tell people that if you're looking for a Chanel perfume but you're kind of tired of Coco Mademoiselle, or maybe it's not your thing, maybe you don't really like the Chance perfumes, maybe you don't like Chanel No. 5, it's too dated, or whatever the case is, but you do want a Chanel perfume in your collection, this is such a good one because I think it's very modern. It's very classy, very modern, very youthful. It has a youthful touch to it, but it still has that timeless Chanel elegance. So I think this is a great one. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it smells very happy. It's just like a very happy, bright, easy to wear perfume for the summertime. I don't think I will be wearing this much in the fall and the winter. I think it definitely is more of a warm weather perfume. So when there's snow on the ground and it's cold, this will not be sitting out on my shelf getting used. So you have notes of citruses, you have some fruits, you've got white flowers, you've got yellow flowers, you've got musk, vanilla, sandalwood. They even say there's a touch of coconut in here, but you guys, I don't pick up on coconut. To me, this is just a musky, citrusy, fruity floral, and it's just beautiful. It has that Chanel smell to it, if you know what I mean. So love this one. For me, this is just so much more modern and happy, and I still have days where I want to wear Chanel Chance, but this one has really just become one of my favorite summer perfumes. And next we have Alien, and this is an OG, you guys, but this is still one of my favorite designer perfumes. I know that I haven't talked about it a lot lately, and I think a lot of people have been kind of shocked because for a long time this was at the top of my list all the time. No matter what video I was doing, this was at the top of my list. However, I have been really getting into niche perfumes lately, you guys. I've been discovering so many incredible niche, and I know a lot of people say please don't go all niche, and I promise you I won't. I love designer perfumes, so I will never stop talking about designer perfumes, I promise. But anyways, I digress. So Alien has kind of started to go to the bottom of my list in a lot of recent videos, but it is still one of my favorite designer perfumes for women of all time. So this is a jasmine, amber, and woody perfume. I do have the poster formulation, you guys. I have tried the pre-reformulation, and to be honest, I don't know if it's just because I'm used to it, but I kind of prefer this one now. And I think it's just because it's a little bit lighter. It's not quite so strong. And I love this perfume, you guys. I truly, truly like, every time I smell this, it creates a reaction inside of me. It actually does. Like, I love this perfume. It does something to me. I find it very sexy. I just love it. You know how they always say people are either an angel girl or an alien girl, or angel guy, alien guy? I am definitely team alien. I have so far not found a single angel that works for me, but I really do like a lot of the alien perfumes, and this is currently the only one I have, and I just think it makes me smell like a boss woman. It makes me feel very confident. It makes me feel very sexy, powerful, like I can conquer the world, I can seduce, I can destroy, I can run the world, I can run the office, I can do whatever. This is just a boss woman, powerful, sexy perfume, and I love it. So this is Alien from Mugler. Next we have Mon Guerlain Intense, and you guys, I kind of debated whether I should do Mon Guerlain or Mon Guerlain Intense, but to be honest, I really sometimes prefer the Intense version, only because it is a little bit heavier in that vanilla. So this is a lavender vanilla perfume. I think that no matter which Mon Guerlain you go with, you can't go wrong because they're all beautiful. So the reason I chose this one, like I said, is because it does have a little bit more vanilla. So to me, this is that perfect classy woman smell, but with a little bit of sensuality to it. The vanilla in here makes it a little bit seductive and a little sexy, perfect for date nights. This is also a very comforting perfume. I think any perfume that has lavender is going to have a comforting component, and actually I have quite a few lavender perfumes that I like to wear to bed that I think are great smells for a mom to wear. I think are great smells for a girlfriend. If you want to smell comforting, cozy, feminine, beautiful, these are great perfumes to go for, and that's exactly how I feel when I wear Mon Guerlain or Mon Guerlain Intense. If I wear the original Mon Guerlain, I feel just like a beautiful woman, just a beautiful woman. And if I wear Mon Guerlain Intense, I feel like a beautiful, seductive woman. So there's a little bit of a difference. I do really like this. I cannot wait to start wearing this one for the fall and the winter. I do preserve this one for the cooler months, or at least for the evening. And you guys, every time I wear this, I feel amazing. I love it. I enjoy it. It's addictive to me. You can see that I put a pretty good dent in this bottle, which is good considering I have so many perfumes. A lot of my bottles don't really have dents in them, so the ones that do, it really tells you something. And yeah, this is just a beautiful perfume, and I can't imagine not having a Mon Guerlain in my collection. Whether it's this one or the original, I have to have at least one, and I love them both, and I can't decide if I ever had to declutter. I don't think I could decide which one I would want to get rid of because I just love them both so much. So this is Mon Guerlain Intense. Alright, so moving on, we have Flowerbomb from VIKTOR and ROLF. So you guys probably knew that this was going to be on this list. If you watch my channel, you know that this has been one of my favorite perfumes for a really long time. In fact, I've had this perfume the longest right now out of any bottle that's in my collection. And this is the fragrance I was wearing when I first met my significant other. This was the perfume I wore on all of our dates. So I have a lot of really nice memories associated with this perfume. I can't actually believe, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't believe like how long ago that was. But I still love this perfume. This is a sweet floral fragrance, and I think a lot of people are bored of it. It's not new or exciting or whatever anymore, but it is just such an easy perfume. It is such an easy go-to. Like if I want to smell good, if I want to smell sexy, if I want to wear something that has good performance, something that is just foolproof, you guys. I think this is such a foolproof perfume. It is a little bit more expensive as far as designer perfumes are concerned. A 50 ml bottle is pretty pricey compared to something like Alien, but I think it is so worth it because the performance is amazing, and this perfume could be such a good signature scent, such a good date night scent. My partner loves it. It's just a foolproof perfume. It's sexy, sweet, feminine. I just really love it. So this is a sweet floral tea fragrance, and it does actually have a little bit of osmanthus in there, so it has a little bit of a sweet kind of a fruitiness to it. And then you've got that orchid, which I love. Orchid is one of my favorite flowers in a perfume, you guys. It's just so feminine and beautiful. You also have jasmine. You have a lot of patchouli again, but the patchouli that's in here is not off-putting. It's not a strong, in-your-face, gross you out kind of patchouli. Like some people can be put off by patchouli. This is a pretty likable perfume. I honestly don't know many people who don't like this. For me, it's kind of in the same category as La Vie Belle, Miss Dior, those like very likable, sweet, floral, patchouli perfumes. So yeah, I love this one, you guys. I can't imagine not having it. Like I say, if I had to whittle down my collection and only keep 5 designer perfumes, this is definitely on that list. And I love it. So this is Flowerbomb from Viktor and Rolf. And you guys guessed it. If you know me, if you watch my channel, you knew that this would be number 1, right? Comment down below if you knew this would be number 1. So this is my favorite designer perfume for women of all time. And unfortunately, this is also... this version, I should say, is discontinued. So this is the 2017 version of Miss Dior from Christian Dior. I've told you guys before, I never actually had the opportunity to smell the previous version or the Miss Dior Cherie. If I did, I don't remember. It was so long ago. So I really wasn't even into Dior perfumes until I discovered this one, and that was only a few years ago. And this has just been my favorite perfume. Okay, before I ramble on about how you can't find it anymore, let me tell you what it smells like. So this is a very pretty, sophisticated, sexy, everyday, just beautiful perfume. This is a rosy perfume. It's also an orangey perfume. It has a little bit of pink pepper. It has some citruses. It has a whole bunch of different orange notes. And then of course it has that patchouli in the base. And so you can tell I have a thing, I have a type, right? I am a patchouli girl. I like a floral patchouli fragrance if it's done right. The type of patchoulis I don't like are angel patchouli. What's the other one? Angel Muse. Like, I'm just not a huge fan of those like thick, suffocating, gourmandy patchoulis. I can't do that. I like something that's a little bit fruity, fresh, floral. That's my kind of patchouli. So anyway, I love this perfume, you guys. I feel like you can do no wrong with this. This is just so gorgeous. It lasts forever. You don't need very much. It's a very strong perfume. This is just like my holy grail. I just love it. And I actually have 5 backup bottles of this one because, as you may know, they did recently come out with a 2021 formulation of this perfume, and it is night and day. It is completely different. It is a totally different scent. The performance does not hold a candle to this. The scent itself is completely different. The 2021 is not bad, you guys. I don't want to say it's bad, and I know I was a little bit harsh in that video when I called it a disappointment, the 2021. But to be honest, you guys, the reason I feel like it's a disappointment is not because it smells bad. It smells really nice. It's just for what it is and for what it's replacing, it just does not hold a candle. It is a completely different scent with poor performance, and it's just very generic. It could be anything. Like Miss Dior 2021 could be anything from any brand. It doesn't smell like Miss Dior, and it doesn't smell like a Christian Dior perfume. So that's my thoughts there. I love this perfume. I'm really sad that it's discontinued. I wish I could link this for you, but I won't because you cannot find it. I mean, you can, you have to go on a hunt. Some stores still do have this, and if you guys are interested in this version, because I get people write me all the time asking where can they find this version, my advice honestly is to check out the discount websites. The reason for that is because first of all, you're going to get it cheaper. Secondly, a lot of the discount websites carry older formulations. So a lot of times you order from a discount website, you're going to get a bottle that is a little bit older sometimes. Not that it's bad, it hasn't gone bad or anything. It's just they usually don't have the brand new, newest version. It takes a little time for those bottles to trickle to their websites. I don't know why, but that's just what I've noticed. So you could even write the people at the discount websites. Check out Fragrance By. They're the one that I use most often. They're the company that I do work with. I love Fragrance By. They are very good. They have good customer service. You could write them and you could say, hey, I would really like the former version of Miss Dior. Do you have any of the former? Just specifically tell them you don't want the 2021. Tell them you want the 2017 and check it out. So that's my best advice. Also, check out your local perfume counters. Maybe they still have some of the old one in stock. I was lucky enough that I'm very close with my local Shoppers Drug Mart. I talk to them all the time and they knew that I wanted this, and they had a whole bunch of bottles there and I was able to pretty much buy them out. So yeah, so this is my top favorite designer perfume of all time. Pretty, classy, sophisticated, beautiful, sweet, floral. I love it. And you can't get it anymore. So that's it, you guys. That's my last one. So you guys, those are my top 5 designer scents of all time with one honorable mention. Yes, if I had to whittle down my perfume collection and I could only keep 5 designer perfumes, these would be the ones. And there's a few others that almost made the list, but for the purposes of keeping it concise at a nice number, these are the 5, and I think probably you are not surprised at all. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, please let me know down below. I would love to hear what your top 5 designer perfumes or even your top 1 designer perfume is. And that's it for today. So that was it for today's video, you guys. Like I said, I would love to hear your top designer perfumes for women if you have a favorite. Also, please stay tuned because I will be doing a niche version, a niche edition. I will be sharing with you my top 5 favorite niche perfumes currently. So make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is turned on. And I will see you guys all very soon in my next video. Bye for now.